Hi everyone, myself Akash Kumar, and today I am your host. And today, basically, I am going to ask you in first round. We are going to ask the HR round questions, and after that, I will ask three questions that is related to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So be calm and be positive and be confident. So yeah, let's start. So my first question goes to Vishal Tiwari. So uh, Tiwari, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, Akash. So my name is Vishal Tiwari. I'm from Uttar Pradesh. Basically, I have done my bachelor's in business administration from Kanpur University, and along with my bachelor's degree, I have also completed a small computer certificate course, 𝗝𝗃𝐶. After done my bachelor's degree, so I decided to do MBA, but because of some reasons, I am not able to crack CAT exam. So then I decided to go in IT. Some of my friends suggested me to join MasaiSchool, and now I am here in MasaiSchool doing full stack web development course. Yeah.
Okay, nice, Vishal. Nice you have done, but something you have I skipped things because introduction basically we have 2 3 point key points that you will have to include. First, the name that you have included and the places from where you belongs to that you have included, and the other one is experience and your degrees what you have done that you have also included. And the other part is that you will also explain something about your family, and another is that only means we can say also important point that you will also include what type you are man, means you are a disciplined person, you are a enthusiastic person, that you will also include in that. And at last you will also tell something about your interest and hobbies, right, that you have escaped from these introduction parts. So yeah, from next time I hope you will improve. So now turn for Amit. So turn, please unmute yourself and tell me what's your strength, and how you feel that it's your greatest strength.
Yeah, so I believe that my greatest strength is time management and working on the ideas, like implement the ideas. Because from my childhood, I have been very disciplined. Disciplined in the sense that I do my studies on the right track and I complete my assignments. And now in this course as well, I've been performing very consistently. The proof is that I've been included in the top 20 students in my batch, and along with that, very few students got a scholarship and the internship. So I was one of them. So this was a proof. And talking about the implementing the ideas, so I like there are a lot of ideas that came into my mind, and I'm very much able to execute those ideas. Like I ran a YouTube channel parallel to my course, and I also work upon different things like exercising, yoga, and I have a very good habit of like music. So I maintain all those things along with my courses. So I believe that these are my two strengths.
Okay, okay, nice. So next question goes to mine. So unmute yourself. Uh, just I want to ask you, was there any point in your life, in your career, where you made any kinds of mistake?
Yeah, the point, and I made a mistake, and it is of my related to NEET exam. In my if I talk about my previously career life, so I am on the track to be a doctor. But after 12 I need to attend the NEET exam, but I don't focus on the exam on the and the so many the like the books which I want to I need to read, but I don't read. I just enjoy my life at that time, and I'm not focusing on my exam. And when the exam is come, so I'm getting the I am qualified for taking the admission in medical school, like for doing MBBS, but not in government. My dream was I'm getting I want to admission in the government college for MBBS, but I'm not getting because of my this mistake of my life, of my career life. I don't focus on my proper way, properly on my studies. So this is my mistake.
Okay, okay, nice. Nice you explained. So again, another question goes to Vishal Tiwari. So Vishal, tell me, this is the technical questions that I am going to ask you. So what do you mean by HTML tags, and can HTML tags be written in uppercase as well?
Yeah. So basically, HTML tags. HTML is basically totally depends on its tag, which is there are two types of tags. Uh, like which is open and close, and some tags are only open tags. There are no need to close that tags. So and the second question which you ask, yeah, there are no need to write our tag in a small letter or capital letter. If you write in a small letter or if you write in capital letter, so it is just the same. It doesn't affect your overall code.
Yeah. You have explained well. Means upon answer you have given is point to point, but sometimes you have lag in defining and explaining the HTML tags. You can also more explain. I did thought. Otherwise, your answer is good, but I thought that you should also explain more, some 2-3 lines, so that I can able to make understand. Okay. So the next question is for Amit. So Amit, tell me, what are meta tags, and what are the 4 types of meta tags?
Okay, so meta tags are there in our template. Like we don't need to create it; it was always there. And as far as I know, meta tags includes or involves all the default properties. Like includes the width property, like how much width is going to be applied to each and every document. And if we don't have the meta tags, then we can't apply the media queries in our web pages. So meta tags holds all those properties and like basic functionality. So I know there are much more properties that I am not aware about right now. So these were the things that I know currently.
Okay. So you have tell me about the meta tags. Yeah, right. But just my second question is, what are the types of meta tags? So yeah, you have said that there are so many types of meta tags. One of them is meta char set, right? Meta char set is basically take care of the character encoding. And similarly, we have also meta tags. Suppose a meta tag description, meta tag author. Similarly, this type of and also we have meta tag keywords. These all are the examples of meta tags. And basically, meta tags keywords take care of keywords, and meta tag description will always take care of the description that you have written in your websites. So these are the points that you missed. So yeah, from next time you should improve. Okay. So again, come to Mahin and ask the another question. So Mahin, tell me, what is nesting web pages and how can we use it?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. What is nesting web pages and how can we use it?
Nesting web
Nesting,
pages. Okay, so
one second, I can repeat. And nesting page basically means a pages that you can say a pages inside a pages. Means in HTML we can also use a page inside a page. That's why I want to ask you, what is nesting pages and how can we use it? Means which so many kinds of tags in there in HTML. So yeah.
okay. So basically, nested pages. So first of all, our main page is the HTML page, and if we want to make a give a style to so we use a CSS like a style. So for giving a style, we can use separate file like a style.css, and we can define it in HTML like a link, and in this we can write a that particular file name. And the for nested web paging, yeah, we can use anchor tag for redirect the page to another page like anchor tag. And but if I say honestly, I don't know the real concept of nested, because I don't, maybe I used in previously, but I don't recall, mean I don't listen this name, because today I just listen this from you.
Okay. So basically, you have defined that is link. That is another part you have defined. Basically, the nested page is when we use the we have in HTML we have 2 types of tag. That is embedded tag and iframe tag. You have, I think you have heard about that, iframe tag and embedded tag. By the help of iframe tag and embedded tag, we can just make the page inside a page. Suppose I have a HTML page, and we want to also add another HTML page inside that. Then we have to write a iframe tag. Inside iframe tag, I will take the src, and inside src we put the link of that page, HTML page. Then you will get inside that inside page. That's why the embedded HTML tags and also iframe as tag, these both tools are used for nesting pages. Okay, no mention. From next time, I hope that you will explain me more. So again, goes to Amit. So tell me, what do you mean by DOM, and what is the use of DOM in JavaScript?
Okay, DOM in JavaScript. So DOM, the word DOM stands for Document Object Model, and it is basically a representation, an object representation of all the document that we have, the index document. So what is the use case of document is that whenever a HTML page loads into a JavaScript makes or represents that web page into a object-like structure, because objects are easy to traverse and easy to manipulate. So DOM is just a representation of a web page in an object form, and through DOM we can actually manipulate the whole document of our web page. By manipulating, I mean that we can change the element, we can change the properties of element, the stylings of element, and we can also create and delete the element as well. So these all the things are under manipulation. So DOM is very important, and while studying DOM only, we can actually use those property to manipulate and manipulate the DOM or element, like all the document element. Yes.
Yeah, you are right, absolutely right. So Tiwari, unmute yourself and tell me, what are the some of the
Yes.
advantage of HTML5 over its previous version? Means just I want to ask you that, can you tell me some advantages of HTML5 over its previous version? Because we have also a previous version of HTML and now we are using HTML5. So what's the difference between, basically means now new features what added in HTML5 that we have not in previous version? That's basically I'm asking.
Yeah. So I think in my point of view, I don't know the exact features that is added in HTML5, but I can tell you that our older version doesn't there are some of disadvantages, or there are some thing missing which developers introduce in HTML5, so that we can optimize our code, or HTML can be more better to use, or for in terms of development purposes. So that's it, which I know all about.
Okay. Basically in HTML5, if we talk about the in previous version, then we have the some improved semantics tags, that is header, footer, nav, article, section, aside. These are the tags that we use recently in very recent way, because it's make our code good look and also cleaner code, and also it easy to debug that error, because just we write the header tag. And I know that in place of header tag you can write simply div tag also, but when you write the header tag or section or some article tag, then it makes a very useful code that you can just go in there, debug the code that this is the header file, this is the article file. And also in HTML5 we have some multimedia tags are included. Suppose we have audio tag, we have video tag. These are the just means you can say the multimedia support that our also HTML5 gives. And we have also some other, that is canvas and SVG. Okay. So, okay, Vishal, now it's turn for Mahin.
Yeah, okay.
So, Mahin, just I want to ask you a very simple question. What is CSS, and what is cascading in CSS?
What is CSS and what is cascading CSS? Okay,
Yeah.
so
In
basically,
CSS, we have
okay.
a keyword cascading, right? So I just want to ask you, what is CSS first define? And after that, I want to also ask you, what is the cascading in CSS?
Okay, so First of all, I know the CSS, and the CSS stands for cascading style sheet. So I don't know the cascading. I think the cascading. I think you confused me about from question maybe, but I know the CSS, and CSS stands for cascading style sheet. The and after the what is CSS? CSS basically like a magic tool that we can use and style the our a simple web page. And if we want to give a color, if we want to give animation and the more things, we can just select the element from the HTML, and we can give them style by using CSS only. So this is the very crucial for HTML. We don't need like a just go and use very simple web pages. We need to give some style, because users want some stylish, users want some attractive things. So the in this case CSS is there, so we can use CSS and make our website style to more and more stylish. And there are so many nowadays, yeah, there are so many libraries like a Tailwind, CSS, Bootstrap, and there are so many libraries we can use to apply the CSS. So this is what my answer.
Okay, you have well explained about CSS. Just I want to add a point about just you miss about the cascading. Basically, cascading is a rule books you can say in a CSS that take care of the style part. Suppose for example, we have write a p tag, and in their p tag we have given the color white, and again we have a p tag, and there I have written the color black. Then when a style conflicts in CSS, then the take care of cascading is tag. They take care that when the weight of color is more from other, then it always be so that color. So if we talk about the white and black, then the weight of black is more that of white. That's why we see in our web pages the color of black of that p tag, right? So it's basically a rule book in means CSS that take care of color, the weight of colors, or when we it conflicts the style. Okay. So again, the next question goes to Amit. So Amit, unmute yourself and tell me, just me explain passed by value and passed by reference in JavaScript.
Passed, sorry, could you repeat the question?
Explain me passed by value and passed by reference in JavaScript.
Okay, yeah. So passed by value, passed by reference. So in JavaScript, we declare some variables and we assign some data types in it, like string, numbers, arrays, and functions as well. So some of the data types are really meant, like some of the data types are actually assigned to the variables. Like if I go to the memory of our computer and search for a variable, then if there are two kinds of data type. One is reference data type, or one is value data type. Like I can't categorize by professionally naming it, but there are two kinds of data type. So string, boolean, and all the primitive data types are comes under value data type, and other non-primitive like functions, arrays, and objects are comes under reference data type. Like the variable that enholds the primitive data types are actually pointing to the value itself. Like a is equals to 5, then the value of a is pointing to the 5 itself. If I again declare a b is equals to 5, then b is not actually pointing to the previous 5. It has its own 5 in memory. So there are two 5s pointing to two different variables. But if I have one array or any non-primitive data type like object or function, and let's say a is equals to function f1, then f1 function the variable a is not pointing to the function. It just has the reference. It just has the address of that function. And in future, if I create another variable and that variable is also assigned to the same function, then that function is the same, and b has only the address or the reference of that same function. So in this case, we can see that the pass by reference data type has more efficiency. Like we are not creating multiple data types. We just have one data type, and the same address is passed to different variables. So this is the main difference between pass by value and pass by reference. And yeah, this is all about what I know.
Yeah, you have absolutely right given the answer about the pass value and passed by reference. Yeah. So again, just go to Tiwari. can you unmute yourself and tell me, is JavaScript a statically typed language or is a dynamically typed language? And if yes, then how?
Yeah, basically, I think JavaScript is not a statically typed language, because in JavaScript already define the type of the element or object data type which we write. So we don't need to declare the type of that data. So we just simply write our code, or we don't need to declare what types of data we are writing. So yeah, so basically JavaScript is not a typed language. In typed language, in typed language, we need to declare what is the type of data we are writing in our code. So yeah, that types of languages are, I think, called typed languages. Yes, yeah. So JavaScript is not a typed language.
Okay, you are right. JavaScript is a dynamically typed language. But you have told me that just a static type is not a static type. So you should say that it's a dynamically type. And I have also schooled that how you are saying that it's a dynamically type. So just you have to add one line that in JavaScript we just first reassign the value. After that we declares. But in Java, when we talk about the other languages, then similarly we have done at the first time we have write the int, and after that we take the variable, and there we have also declared. But in JavaScript, just we write let, var, and const, and these three variables take care of all the means all the data types. That's why JavaScript is dynamically typed, and other languages, such as Java, is a static data type, static type language. Okay. So last question goes to mine. So yeah, unmute yourself and tell me, explain implicit type coercion in JavaScript or type conversion in JavaScript.
Type
Okay.
conversion in JavaScript.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can say
so
that. You can say that. Explain implicit type conversion in JavaScript.
I know just type conversion in. Can you please repeat again?
Explain me about the implicit type conversion in JavaScript. Type conversion, or you can also say type coercion. That's both are same. Type coercion and type
If
conversion.
Type conversion. Okay. So I don't know, but I can give my understanding, what I understand by the question. You mentioned that type conversion. So maybe it is like a transfer, means change the type of data, like we are a number. So we are like a string. In string we have a number like a 5, and we need to convert it in a properly number data type. So we use like a plus before the that particular variable name, and we can convert it like a number. So I noticed this thing, how to convert any string into number.
Okay, just I want to give overview about type conversion. Basically is a feature in JavaScript when suppose it converts the automatically into one data type to another. For example, suppose we write where a is equal to 2, and another variable we write where x is equal to or we can write x or y is equal to 5 in the inverted comma. You can say just like a string, right? So here we can say that there is a first 2 that is a number, and in second we have write a number in a inverted comma. That's why just like a string. But when we console.log a plus x, then you will get the answer just concatenating part. Then here you are seeing that just 10 becomes the internally as a string. That's why our console, after consoling it, getting means 2, and after that 5. Are you getting? Means automatically it's changed the data types. Similarly, if we done the another operation, that is minus. Suppose we have take where x is equal to 5, and after that we take where y is equal to in a string 5. Then if we console.log a minus x, then it will give me 0, because here in when we taken the minus, then the a string that I have written, that becomes the number, and 5 is already a number, and when 5 minus 5, it becomes 0. So this is known as the implicit type conversion in JavaScript. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today. and I thought you have done really well. Some questions that if we talk about the mind, then yeah, she has skipped some questions, but really she have guts. They tried more and tried to speak, but yeah, some questions are really conceptual because it's yeah really conceptual. That's why someone have also not given some right answers. But yeah, today goes sort out for Amit because I have asked a very conceptual questions to Amit, that is pass value and pass by reference, and he has really explained me and described me in a good way. So really, I pleased to see that he has really means done well in today interview. So yeah, big shot go to Amit. And when come to Vishal Tiwari, then yeah, you have also tried well and you have given the answer point to point subconcise. And I really want to some 1-2 questions that you have given me some more concise. You have to just elaborate some parts. Otherwise, you are also right. And some questions you have skipped. I know that some questions is really a conceptual. That's why you have skipped. So overall, it's a good. And yeah, that's all from my side. Yeah, thank you.